Hello everyone. I am Ms. Pooja Bhatia, Assistant Professor from Department of Zoology, Yashwantrao Sawan Institute of Science, Satara. Firstly, I'll give you the brief information about the paper number and the unit which I am going to teach you. We are going to learn the unit second, genes, genomics and chromosomes. From that, we are going to see transposable DNA elements which consist DNA transposomes, LTR retrotransposome and the non-LTR retrotransposome. Second point we are going to learn, that is organelles DNA consists of mitochondrial DNA and chloroplast DNA. Third point is genomics, which consists genome-wide analysis of gene structure and expression. And the fourth point is the morphology, functional elements of eukaryotic chromosome. Now, today in the first lecture, we are going to start organelles DNA, that is mitochondrial DNA and chloroplast DNA. The learning outcomes from this unit, the students will be able to know about the nuclear DNA. You will be also know about the cell organelles, its DNA, its replication and inheritance. In BSc Part 3, you have learned the DNA replication. DNA replication in prokaryotes as well as in the eukaryotes. But now you are going to learn organelles DNA and also its replication and how it is inherited. Organelles DNA, mitochondrial DNA and chloroplast DNA. First, we'll see what is cell. Cell in Latin known as cella, meaning small room. It is basic structure, functional and biological unit of all the living organism. The cell is a building block of life. Without cell, our body will be not there. Okay. This cell was first identified by Robert Hooke in 1665. Cell is present both in eukaryotes as well as in the prokaryotes. Okay. In prokaryotes, bacteria, archaebacteria, unicellular, only single cell is present. But in eukaryotes, multicellular body is present. Multicellular means what? Many cells. Or you can say made up of many cells. Now, we'll see what is difference between eukaryotes and prokaryotes. Eukaryotes consist of the DNA which is present inside the cell, inside the nucleus, which is surrounded by a nuclear membrane. But in prokaryotes, no cell organelles are present. A single circle of DNA is present inside the cytoplasm known as a nucleoid region. Size of eukaryotic cell is 5 to 100 μm, but in prokaryotes it is 0.2 to 10 μm because prokaryotes are the single cell, unicellular. Now, the eukaryotes consist of the many cell organelles such as mitochondria, chloroplast, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, lysosome. But in prokaryotes, no cell organelles are present. Only a DNA is present which is inside the cytoplasm. Example of eukaryotes are the plants, animals, protists and fungi. And prokaryotes example is bacteria and archaebacteria. Now first we learn about the nuclear DNA. Okay, you all are familiar with the structure of double helix DNA. You can see over here which is rotating. Okay, this is a double stranded helix. This DNA is present inside the nucleus, which is a double helix made up of two polynucleotide strands. This was first described by Crick and Watson in 1953. The DNA is a double stranded which is polymer and made up of many monomer unit. For example, we can see starch. Starch is made up of many glucose units. So glucose is monomer and starch is polymer. But the DNA is made up of many repeating nucleotides. Now what is nucleotide? Each nucleotide is composed of three things: 5-carbon sugar, phosphate group and the nitrogenous bases. Sugar is the pentose sugar known as the deoxyribose. Why it is known as deoxy? Deoxy means the second carbon lacks a O group. O means what? Oxygen. Only hydrogen atom is present and O is absent. But in the ribose sugar, which is present inside the RNA consists of the OH group on the second carbon. So this is a major difference between the deoxy and the ribose sugar. The nucleotide, which is composed of three things, as I have already told you, the sugar, phosphate group and the nitrogenous bases. There are two types of nitrogenous bases, purines and the pyrimidines. Purine consists of the adenine and guanine. Pyrimidines consist of the thymine and cytosine. Thymine always pairs with adenine and guanine always pairs with cytosine. There are hydrogen bonds which holds these two strands together. Thymine and adenine, there are two hydrogen bonds, and between cytosine and guanine there are three hydrogen bonds. Now we'll move towards organelles and its DNA. There are different cell organelles are present inside the eukaryotic. Organelles such as mitochondria, chloroplast, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex and lysosomes are present, which has different functions. Okay, so today we are going to see the cell organelles. DNA is found in two cell organelles, that is mitochondria and chloroplast. Mitochondria is present both in plant as well as in the animal cell, but chloroplast is present only in plant cell. The function of chloroplast is to do photosynthesis. Mitochondria, you all are familiar with the structure of mitochondria as you have already studied in BSc. Now this is a membrane bound organelles which consists of the two membranes, outer membrane and the inner membrane. You can see in this picture outer membrane is over here, inner membrane, and between these two membrane, intermembrane space is present. It consists of the cristae. You can see these foldings. This foldings is known as cristae, and inside the cristae matrix is present. Each cell contains thousands to hundreds of mitochondria. This is the site of Krebs cycle and the ETC. Okay, the Krebs cycle works here. The function of the Krebs cycle is to produce ATP to give energy to cell. Now, electron transport chain also run on the cristae. Okay, as I have told you, two membranes are present, outer membrane, inner membrane, and intermembrane space is present between these two membranes. The mitochondrial DNA is present inside the inner membrane. Now, chloroplast. These chloroplasts are known as plastids in plant cells that contain chlorophyll. Because of the chlorophyll, green color is present to the plants and where photosynthesis takes place. This is the major function of the chloroplast. It contains its own DNA, which is known as a plastome. It is abbreviated as a cDNA or cpDNA, and mitochondria is abbreviated as mtDNA. Okay. Its existence was identified in 1962. We'll see further. A chloroplast DNA is also circular DNA, double-stranded DNA molecule which is located in stroma of chloroplast. Okay, we'll see what is stroma in further slide. A chloroplast DNA is a circular double-stranded DNA molecule which is located in stroma of chloroplast. Mitochondrial DNA is also circular. It is also double-stranded, but it is present inside the matrix. Now, history of organelles genome. In 1962, the scientists Riss and Plot first demonstrated presence of DNA in chloroplast, and in 1963, Nass and co-worker proved the existence of DNA in mitochondria. So, in 1962, chloroplast DNA was identified, and in 1963, mitochondrial DNA was observed. Now you can see over here organelles DNA, mitochondrial DNA, the structure of mitochondria has been shown, and you can see this arrow. It is showing double-stranded circular mitochondrial DNA which is present inside the matrix. In this picture you can see the chloroplast DNA which is present inside the stroma. Always keep in mind that there are some of the reactions known as the light reaction, dark reaction, which is required for the photosynthesis. Now thylakoid, what is the function of thylakoid? The thylakoid function that the many reactions which is required for the photosynthesis occurs inside the thylakoid, and some of the reactions also occurs in the stroma. We are not going to go in the deep which reactions are going, just keep in mind these reactions are important for the photosynthesis. Okay, so inside the stroma, chloroplast DNA is present, and in matrix, mitochondrial DNA is present. Now, important features of organelles DNA. Chloroplast and mitochondria also replicates in same manner as nuclear DNA is replicated by semi-conservative fashion. It is liable to mutation because mutation can occur in this. They are expressed and inherited separately from nuclear genes. All aerobic animal and plant cells consist of the chloroplast and the mitochondria. This chloroplast DNA and mitochondrial DNA are transcribed and translated within the organelles. The nuclear DNA is replicated inside the nucleus, but these organelles DNA are transcribed, translated, replicated inside the organelles only. It doesn't go outside of the organelles and divide. These are the uniparental inheritances observed inside the chloroplast as well as in the mitochondria. These are present in multiple copies in each cell. Chloroplast DNA 20 to 40 copies per chloroplast in plant cells and 4 copies per mitochondria, example yeast. In human cells also many copies of mitochondria are present. Now we'll see the endosymbiotic theory, also known as symbiogenesis. This is the leading evolutionary theory of the origin of eukaryotic cells from the prokaryotic organism. This theory tells us about the mitochondria and chloroplast, which are descended from free living prokaryotes, that is bacteria and archaebacteria, taken one inside other in endosymbiosis. Mitochondria appear to be phylogenetically related to Rickettsia protobacteria and chloroplast to nitrogen-fixing filamentous cyanobacteria. This theory was first articulated in 1905 and 1910 by the Russian botanist. Now, why endosymbiotic theory is considered true? New mitochondria and plastids are formed only through a process similar to binary fission which occurs in bacteria. Both mitochondria and plastids contain DNA that is similar to bacteria, both in their size and also having a circular DNA. Ribosomes present in organelles are same like of bacteria, 70S. Proteins of organelle origin like those of bacteria use N-formylmethionine as the initiating amino acid during the translation process. Much of the internal structure and biochemistry of plastids of thylakoids and chlorophyll is very similar to that of the cyanobacteria. Mitochondria have several enzymes and transport systems which are same to the bacteria. So these were the evidences which proves that the eukaryotic cell organelles have been evolved from the prokaryote organism. Now we'll see the difference between the organelles DNA and the nuclear DNA. Organelle DNA is found in chloroplast and mitochondria, while the nuclear DNA is found inside the nucleus, chromosome. Organelle DNAs are circular, but there is one exception, that is ciliate protozoa, where it is linear. But in nuclear DNA, in eukaryotes it is linear and in prokaryotes it is circular. Synthesis continues throughout the cycle in organelles DNA. They are divided or replicated by the binary fission process, where in the nuclear DNA synthesis occurs only during the interphase stage. Now we'll see the mitochondrial DNA. Mitochondrial DNA is found in almost all eukaryotes. It can be detected by fluorescence microscope. All the mitochondria in eukaryotic cell contain multiple copies of DNA molecules. Total number of mitochondrial DNA in a cell depends on the number of mitochondria. It was first discovered in 1960 by Margate and Nass by electron microscope. Mitochondrial DNA is a circular double-stranded DNA molecule and it is located in matrix of the mitochondria. In unicellular, it is linear but double-stranded. Size of mitochondrial genome varies from approximately 16.5 kb to 100 kb. Now structure. The two strands of mitochondrial DNA are differentiated by the nucleotide content. Two strands are present. One is referred as the H strand, which is guanine rich, and the other is the light strand, that is cytosine rich. These both strands encode the genes, but more genes are present on the H strand. A short region, the D loop, D is for the displacement. You can see here the D is referred to as displacement. It is a DNA triple helix. There are two overlapping copies of the H strand are present in the D loop. The D loop is the site or the origin, we can say. From that D loop, the replication process starts. The D loop is also the site where most of the replication and the transcription is controlled. The mitochondrial gene consists 37 genes, and that 13 are for proteins. Mainly proteins are for the respiration, 22 are for transfer RNA, that is tRNA, and 2 is for the rRNA. rRNA is ribosomal RNA. Now you can see in this picture D loop, structure of mitochondrial DNA. Here you can see the pink color one is the D loop. D is for the displacement, where is the origin of replication and transcription is present. The blue color you can see over here, it codes for the ribosomal rRNA. The white color one which is shown, it codes for the transfer rRNA, that is tRNA, and the yellow is for the genes that code for the proteins. And this white you can see over here, it is for the tRNA, and this yellow portion is of the proteins, the genes present for the proteins. The D loop is the site where most of the replication and the transcription is controlled. These genes are tightly packed with almost no non-coding DNA is present outside of the D loop. Human mitochondrial genes contain no introns, although introns are found in the mitochondria of other groups such as plants, etc. Generally, mitochondrial DNA encodes for the tRNA and the rRNAs. Protein subunits including cytochrome C, which is important for the electron transport chain, polypeptides of cytochrome oxidase, NADH dehydrogenase, and the ATPase. ATPase function is to synthesize ATP.